hello to you all. I'm actually now going to the president of Accra International, and we have Job Okello with us. And we are so much humbled to have him with us. He's part of us, our family, so we don't see him as a stranger. He's been happening for a very long time in the land of Ghana. I'm about to get and you're welcome, brother. Don't squeeze me, don't squeeze me. Okay, alright, sure.
Ghana will always be glad to be here. Ghana is the home of every African. In fact, every African should visit Ghana and get the spirit of Kwame Nkrumah.
Exactly.
Because Ghana leads. To all Pan-African countries. Be it in democracy, in leadership, in governance, in Ghana has always been the best because of Kwame. So every African must visit Ghana and learn the history of the country and get baptized with the spirit of Kwame Nkrumah. Then they will have some pain in their heart. That pain will cause them to fight.
Exactly.
By liberating their mind first.
Yes. The mind.
Our minds. Without that, if we don't liberate our minds, Africa is finished. So thank you guys.
Uhuru.
Okay, after what that's now freedom in Africa.
Uhuru.
Hello from Job. Welcome, brother, to Ghana, the center of freedom here. Wow. We are so much humbled to have you here. It's such a pleasure and privilege to have you in Ghana, in Accra. And you know, we have lots of people we see every day, but your presence is such a unique one today. Told the history of Africa. We are so much glad to see that you are here for the one from that. So first I want to ask you how you have been here, your stance here, and how the whole mood been in Kwame Nkrumah's home.
When I was setting off,
Okay.
I was in that place for me.
Okay.
And then I'm going to the spirit of the spirit with which we fall to the Africa.
Okay.
This is a spirit of so when I landed, I felt that
Great.
even now I can confirm this is my new Pentecost.
Great.
So the spirit of Kwame Nkrumah is upon me.
Phenomenal.
The same spirit is upon you.
Great, of
The
course.
same spirit is upon every African who wants to see the African we want. So I'm so glad to be in Ghana today. I'm so glad to set foot in the land of Kwame Nkrumah, one of the greatest sons of Africa ever. So I'm so glad to walk in his footsteps today. This is my new home.
Wow. He said this is the authenticness and everyone needs to be here. You know, it's such a wonder, you know, it's such a humbling moment to hear from him saying this. Wherever you are, whether you are in Nigeria, Lesotho, Uganda, you need to step foot on Ghanaian soil. First I want to also ask him again, what's the message for Freedom Giants and to everyone who is coming ahead of this program, who wants to see you at the One Freedom Dialogue on the 23rd of November at Accra Technical University? What's the message to everyone who connects to the program? What's the message to them before the set day for the program?
In the ages of enlightenment in Europe, the great Benedict said, it is not enough to have a good man. The main thing is to use the mind. So I believe the greatest resources we have in Africa are the minds of Africa. So the message is very simple. We need to liberate Africa and liberate our minds. So how shall we liberate our minds? We need to learn the right meaning of Africa. We need to define the problems of Africa. We need to define where we want to be as a continent. And then we need to design where we want to be as a continent. Because if we don't design the future of Africa, the other people outside will design it for us. We will not be what we want. So in Ghana, we will assemble this to design the future of Africa as young Africans. Because the young people are not the leaders of tomorrow, they're the leaders of today. Because the future starts today going forward. So we need to rise as young people and start leading. So you know, I tell you, post this question in Facebook, thanks for the one. Where are the young suckers that will rise when they will not do that? We need not to wait for the old man to first die. We need to rise and start leading now, to liberate Africa. This is our time. So I'm so glad to be here because this will be a gathering of young Africans who are desperate, who are passionate, who are focused and determined to change Africa, to build Africa, to make sure African resources are used for Africa, to make sure Africa collaborates with people, but not work with and to exploit our resources. This is our time to build Africa. So I'm so glad to be here.
We are humbled to hear this from you. As you said, we are building our minds to a new Africa. And everyone who wants to build a new Africa needs to have a new mind. And one of the people who has that kind of constructive mind for the new Africa we want. So wherever you are, know that the new Africa we want is possible. It's possible. It is possible. Don't advertise the normal. We can make it happen. So wherever you are, be a part of the One Africa Dialogue public on the 23rd of November at Accra Technical University. We are once again to speak with you from Giant Job Lazarus Okello, and we say Aquaba to Pan-African Voice International Freedom in Africa. Bye.
Thank you so much for welcoming me. And I want to appreciate African Voices International because it is a light that shines in the darkness in the lives of many Africans. So many lives of so many young Africans. It is raising the new generation of African leaders. So I appreciate you for the great work you're doing, and thank you so much for inviting me to come to Africa. When I received the invitation, I was so happy because this is a golden opportunity to come and make a contribution to the struggle to be Africa.
Not only is it only an analysis, it's what an analysis us to learn from a fellow giant, which will face the cultural organization process. So we are looking forward to being enlightened, by the works of film giants, Job Lazarus.
To learn. First of all, to learn.
We also came to learn.
And also to teach.
Brother, we'll make it happen, brother.
Because in life, we learn what we don't know.
Okay.
And we teach what we know.
Okay.
So we will teach what we know, and we shall learn what we know.
Wow.
So every African
wisdom
should pay attention to this conference. Because the liberation struggle is on, and this is part of our contribution as Africans. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. African Voice National Freedom in Africa.
Freedom.
Bye. Okay, so that's Freedom Giant Job. We've received him. He's in Ghana, and we say Aquaba to him. Welcome to him. He's in good care, and we'll make sure he enjoys his stay in Ghana and play his role.
In Ghana, invited by African Voices International. I'm so glad to be in Ghana today, where we shall walk in the footsteps of Kwame Nkrumah. The Spirit of Kwame Nkrumah has descended upon us. This is our new Pentecost, and we shall move forward and fight for the vision of Kwame Nkrumah, which has never been realized. It is possible in our lifetime that we can have the Africa he envisioned, which has never been realized. This is what we shall fight for with the last breath that we have. So I'm so glad to be in Ghana. I thank African Voices International for inviting me to Ghana. This is a historical day for us. Freedom of war.
Okay. Great. He's enjoying. Great.
In Ghana, we pay tribute.
Yeah. Great.
Walk in his footsteps. And we pray that many young Africans will catch the vision of Kwame Nkrumah. That new Kwame Nkrumah may emerge. That will lead Africa the realization of the vision of Kwame Nkrumah. This is the struggle. This is what we shall fight for in our lifetime. It has to be achieved. It can be achieved. And it will be achieved. When the young people come together, nothing can stop them. We shall never be intimidated. We know what we are doing.
Yeah.
We know what we are fighting. We are not fighting people. We are fighting bad policies. We are fighting bad practices. We are fighting the exploitation of Africa. We are not fighting anybody. So we shall fight the bad things. Because we want Africa to occupy her place on the global stage as an equal partner with our civilization, not as food to be eaten by other civilization. The time has come for Africa to sit at a dinner table as a diner. The time has come for Africa to sit at a table of discussion as a discussant.
Wow.
Not as a subject to be discussed. It's a way to come for setting the pace for us. We shall walk in his footsteps. Long live.